I have to say we have, in connection to the word beauty, we have some amazing, beautiful people here with us today from Performing Arts Studio West that we're having come in right now, and to meet you and to say hello.
Hello.
We're here.
Look at all the
happy people.
There we are. Saying hello to.
Hi.
Lonzo Rod, what's up, man?
What's up, Jamie?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm starting to see faces. Hello.
Ashley Lyles.
Hi.
Hi.
Ashley.
Hey,
Hi.
nice to meet you.
Hello. Denise.
Hi.
Sorry. Ashley, were you saying something?
Oh, I just wanted to say that you're very gorgeous.
Oh my goodness, thank you, beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Hi.
I love your role as Meghan Markle, by the way.
Yes, my mom was watching the movie.
Thank you. It was so fun to do. Hi.
Carly.
Hi, David.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey,
oh my God, these beautiful faces. I'm so excited.
What's up, Justin?
This is our family.
Nice to meet you.
How's it
Hey,
going?
nice to meet you. My heart is like so full right now.
Alex. Mark Pulver. Looking like a sportscaster right now.
How you doing, Damien?
Hi,
I love
David.
these red glasses. Are such a yes.
Hi, Paris.
It's like several people's glasses game is excellent.
I know, right?
I like I could put my glasses on now.
They are very
Now I
fashion
wish
conscious.
I had mine nearby.
Mine are in the car.
There you go. That's glasses.
Glasses upon glasses.
These are my night glasses and my day glasses.
See, yeah, I got night glasses too.
Hello.
Hey, Matt.
Hi.
Well, we're all here to just say a little hello to Parisa and this is the family at Performing Arts Studio West and Meet the Biz and I think we have a new family member.
Yay.
Thanks. I'm so honored to just be with a bunch of young artists. It's like my favorite. So like, yay. Thank you. I'm just like so happy to see you all. So happy to see you all. So okay, so this is the fam.
This is part of the fam. We have about 100, don't we?
Yeah, we're right around 100.
Wow.
200.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And on this call, are you all performers?
They're all performers.
I'm a performer. Well, I do dance, so I'm also a performer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we have acting, we have singing, we have dancing, we have like Matthew Selden is a animator. So everybody does a mix of living and learning and loving.
Love it. Yeah, I tried to do the same. So it's like I love having the mix of things.
Yeah.
So how long has everybody been involved with the organizations? Like
years.
Oh my! One of your cats is leaving.
Yeah, I think Anise is probably our newest member. She's been with us. She joined us during the stay-at-home order, but everybody else has been here for. Well, Mark actually moved to LA from Florida to be with us.
From where in Florida?
Miami, Florida.
Oh, okay. I grew up near
Florida, Miami, Fort Lauderdale area.
Oh,
yeah, he was very persistent in getting to the program. He would call us from Florida saying, "I want to get down with the family," and he made it happen. He made it happen.
Yes, King. Yes.
Yeah, he made it happen. So we're glad to have him. And
yeah, you got a person that gets something. Nobody's going to do it for you.
And so many, several people.
It's all up to you. That's what I've learned. And
several people have asked too about certain questions. Like Ashley Anderson is here, and she asked we could take one of the questions. What was your question again, Ashley?
Hi, Ashley.
Hi.
So what you got? What you got for our new family member?
What's up, Damien?
Carly.
Well, I know that you sent a question.
Oh, she sent one in.
She did send one in, and the question was, what was it like being a part of the Marvel franchise?
Oh, really cool and very secretive. So I heard about it like months before I could tell anybody anything. And it's a really dedicated group of people, so it was really fun to connect with them. And they also a lot of the people that would work on one project would work on the next, so it was like it felt like a family in a way. And now some of my coworkers then have stayed friends with me for the years since. So one of the writers executives from Luke Cage is one of my friends now. Simone Missick, who played Misty Knight on the show, is one of my dear friends. Love Mike Coulter, who played Luke Cage. It's a really cool place where people take magic seriously, I guess. Like, they take superpowers seriously, and I like that energy a lot. I had a lot of that.
Well, I just have to tell you, I want to thank you. We all want to thank you for coming today. I know you're on.
Done?
Well, I know you're on your way. I think you have another interview.
I do have another call soon, but not just now. Maybe I can.
Well, why don't
I'm just gonna ask if we can stay on a little longer.
Okay, that would be great.
Fantastic.
You would love that.
Yeah, of course
Okay.
I would.
We just don't want to, in case you do have to go, we understand.
Okay, I just so until interrupted, I'm here. Let's talk. Truly, one of my favorite things is to try to help other artists skip over the hurdles that I've already had, because I love listening to other actors talk about their work. So and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm taking notes and stuff. So please, if there's any way I can help, I want to. So.
Okay. I have a question.
Actually, I have a question.
Yeah.
For you.
Oh, let's see. How about Anise?
Oh, okay.
Since my mother watched your movie, Harry and Meghan at a Royal Romance, I want to know that how did you get that part? Like that's like big. Like how did you got that part? Because you were really beautiful. You were really amazing.
She was the only light-skinned actress in Hollywood.
Yeah, like how? I need to know, how did you, that has to be, a lot of pressure for you to be playing that person, in real life. That's crazy. I want to know, how did you got the part?
Did you actually meet Meghan Markle in order to, kind of get inside her head, or no?
No. And we had a very short time to prepare. So about a week between when I got the role and when we started shooting. But I will tell you this, several weeks before I got the role, I had watched an interview of Meghan Markle and Harry talking. Sorry, my stomach just growled. I don't know if you could hear that, but being human. So I'd seen them in an interview, and a lot of my friends were really like, oh, this is really cool. And I was like, I don't really care about the royal stuff, but let me take a look. And I thought she was really compelling. And I thought, I was like, we kind of look alike. Like, if they ever make a movie about her someday, I'd love to audition for it. Because I felt like I might be too old to play her, but, I think it'd be cool to try just living in her skin for the space of an audition. And then about 3 weeks later, we got a script emailed to us and an audition for this. And I mean, I was thinking maybe a year from now, someone will make a movie, and it was 3 weeks later. And I auditioned for it multiple times with better and better hair pieces each time, because I don't have naturally straight hair. My hair is like slicked back wet right now. I have usually like big curls, and I wore some really bad hair pieces in to try to approximate her look, and it worked. And then we started, and what I did to prepare for her was just to watch a lot of videos of her and try to absorb who she was, and even just try to check into myself, because I even had a dream at one point that kind of prepared me in a way. So really, when I'm preparing a character, I try to pay attention to different aspects of my own life and my intuition, and it worked out to be a really fun experience.
Let's see, who
Maybe
else?
a part two?
Ashley Lyles?
How long does it take for you to prepare for different roles?
Can you hear
Yeah, it depends. Sometimes my intuition has told me, you're done, you're ready, you don't need to do anything for this. And my intuition has told me, you gotta really dig into research and stuff. So it depends. And by the way, I don't know if your image is frozen, so I want to make sure that, are you with us, Ashley? Can you hear?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I can see you guys, but yeah,
Okay.
you're good, but everybody else seems kind of frozen on my end.
Okay, as long as you could hear it, I'm glad you could. So yeah, it just really depends, but it can very, very often I have very little time to prepare for roles. Sometimes you get hired and you're supposed to be at work in 2 days. And it just depends. It just depends.
Oh, okay.
question?
Let's see. How about I see your name, Marianne, down there. Jennifer. Yes,
Where'd
Jennifer.
She disappeared.
Oh,
You called on her and she got nervous, I guess.
Oh, I think yes. There we go.
Maybe she could put the question in the chat.
I think she's gonna pop back on there.
Oh, you're back on?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What question do you have?
Who does your makeup?
Does your makeup?
It depends. I do, like today I did my own makeup. But I've had a lot of times when I modeled, a lot of people did my makeup, and then on when I'm acting, usually the makeup artist does it, but it's different people on almost every project.
Thank you.
Justin.
I have 2 questions.
Okay.
Are you having fun with what you're doing? Are you having lots of fun?
Yeah. Not always, but yes.
And are you your own stylist with clothes?
Depends. I often am, and then there's sometimes when I have big events, there's a stylist that I work with named Parisa Fitz-Henley. And one of the things I love about working with her is that she also lets we collaborate, because I really like to express myself through clothes, but I don't always have access to the clothes that she does. So we go through stuff together.
All right.
Yeah. Are you interested?
What does today's outfit say?
Today's outfit says, well, there's a story.
If it's about expression through fashion, I'm just curious to know what it says today. I mean,
my first outfit today was saying like, "Hi, I'm professional and present," and it also happened to be so busy in the pattern. It was black and white that it was distorted on camera. So then I was like, "What do I have that doesn't need to be ironed, that can be put on right now?" That doesn't have too many like stripes and stuff, and there's patterns on this too. I guess everything I have is patterned, but this was the best thing that was clean and available and worked on camera.
See, you dress like I dress. What's clean that I can put on today?
I have COVID clothes that are different from my real life clothes or my old life clothes sometimes too, like things like dresses that never fit right, but now they're just a shirt, and then I'll have that with sweatpants or something, which earlier I had on a dress with
Sweats.
like medical scrubs underneath it, in case, because I have bad service sometimes where I live, and I was like, in case I need to go out and sit on the fence for the rest of the interview, I should have pants on because the dress is too short.
Right.
Not that kind of interview. No.
Yeah. No. So.
Yeah. Well, you know, I always wear my COVID pants.
Yes, we know, David. We know.
Are they pants?
I'm a COVID pants too.
You do? Oh, nice.
Oh, Alexandra.
Yes, hello.
Hi.
My question is, do you also do a different roles TV wise?
Yes. You mean different from film, or just have I done different roles in TV?
In TV.
Have I done different roles in television? I have. So in television, I've had the opportunity to play a witch. I've played a therapist. I've played, what else have I done on TV?
What was your role in Falling Water, which I love, by the way?
Oh, so I love that because I actually got to play the wife of one of my best friends, Sepide Moafi, who was on the show, and I think I came on for a couple of episodes in the third season or second season, but she was she played an investigator on that show, and I came in to show a bit of this story of her home life. So that was awesome. I got paid to hang out with my friend.
Hey,
I love that. What?
Sorry, there's like a hornet that came into my house. So how did it get? Oh,
a hornet.
Something. It has really liked watching me for a long time, and I
sure
just
it's not
realized
one of those murder hornets.
That's what I'm hoping.
Oh my God.
It's not. Well, we'll see. Anyway, if anything, tell my mother I loved her, and you know, tell come in and make sure that my dirty clothes aren't on the floor. Thanks, bye.
I have a question in connection to that, is to what Alexandra said. What is the difference for you between film and television for acting?
I think with film, in my experience, it's a bit less rushed. Television is on a very tight schedule. So usually the shows that I've worked on usually have about an 8-day episode. Like the work is 8 days, and the hours are extremely long, which is changing now because of COVID. The hours are getting shorter. Film just has a more relaxed feeling in my experience, but certainly also the films that I've done have generally been more relaxed, even in their subject matter. And that's like the main difference. I feel like the mechanics of the job feel more present in TV to me. The cameras and the lights and stuff, everything, just because there's such a rush, because it's often situations where people are very practiced at what they're doing, that it just feels much more structured.
How are we doing on your time for you?
I'm okay. I have some more time.
Okay. All righty. Well, how about Michaela Delaney? Let's see. We'll unmute you. There we go.
What's your favorite color?
I think it usually is like a reddish orange. Speaking of, like, wow, hello colors. Like you look like a super color person. Like this shirt and this background. What's your favorite color?
I like red.
Mm-hmm. Like any particular kind of red?
Like dark red.
Dark red. Yeah. I love reds. Yeah. This blouse, by the way, is such a yes. I want that.
Oh.
So pretty.
I know. You look, both of you, gorgeous. Gorgeous.
So have you done any comedies in any of your roles?
Yeah. I have done so this movie My Spy is a comedy, but my character is much more the straight man, so to speak. Hmm? Oh, I thought I heard something. And we definitely on Midnight Texas had our comedic moments,
Yeah.
but the most like sort of outwardly comedic stuff that I've done is like on like web series. That's when I've had that opportunity. I hope I get more opportunities because I really do love comedy. So.
Well, you have that type of personality. I think the comedy would suit you well, you know, and it'd be I don't know, it seems like a lot of the roles that you do play are non-comedic, you know, like you said, you might have the comedic moments, and of course My Spy was a comedy, but
yeah,
you just seem so bubbly. I think comedy would work well on you.
Thanks. You know, tell the people. Tell the people.
Well, I'll tell anybody who'll listen. I mean, you know.
Thanks.
Well, and you produced.
It flew out.
It flew out. Yay! Bye-bye. See you later.
I just wanted to investigate, and then I
crisis averted.
Now he just wanted to be on Zoom.
That's what it was.
Yes. Zoom. Sorry, I had to do that.
Zoom. Well, and you produced your own productions, your own films.
Yeah, I've produced some short films, which was a addictively rewarding and also horrifically grueling experience. Which I think, you know, production, especially when you don't have much of a budget or no budget at all.
We're familiar with that around here, so.
You know, like you're actually your title is producer, but you're actually wearing the set design hat and the production design hat and the makeup artist hat and then, you know, like many hats.
I think she's ready for the Easter Seals challenge, David. I don't know.
I think so. I think she'll love it.
I need to learn more. What's that?
Oh, I'll send you all the info. It's a wonderful event that happens yearly where it's you create a film, a 6-minute film over 4 days. And it has to have somebody with a disability either in front or behind the camera working with you. So it's really about coming together. Nick Navicki did it, and it's Easter Seals, and it's amazing and wonderful.
You would love it, considering the thing that you're craving most. I think you would really enjoy it.
I love it. I mean, I just love seeing something like go from an idea to a thing, and I really love. I love seeing people get to be their best, and so that's what I'm aiming for when I have my producer hat on. So, I mean, that sounds like it would be really fun. But like I said, like producing also, it's just, you know, every time I've done it, I'm like, I'm never doing this again. And then I'm like, oh, well, maybe this one more time.
Right.
God. Well, anybody else like Lanzarote, do you have a question?
How long to be in the film industry?
How long?
How long?
Yeah.
I started about
2006, but you didn't hear from me.
Oh, that might be one of my first things on IMDb.
Yeah, it is.
But I would say my start, because I think we filmed that thing in 2005. So technically, I started in 2005, but it came out in 2006. But then I also quit in between. So I'm sorry, what was your name? Evan?
His name's Lonzo Rod, one of the best.
Oh, Lonzo. Okay.
Lonzo Rod, yeah.
Lonzo Rod. What a great name. So I actually stopped acting at a couple of times during that period to kind of reconnect to it. Ultimately, I just didn't I didn't feel connected the way that I wanted to, and one of the times I actually thought it was because I thought that being an actor wasn't being of service, and I wanted to be of service. So I had this idea that they were two different things, and I learned that it was a wrong idea, and so I was able to come back to it, realizing that it was something that could be one whole thing. So I've been doing it since 2005, but so that's 15 total years, but maybe I've only been doing it for 13, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
And now, is that when your modeling started as well?
No, I started modeling about almost 25 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is that, when you were 1? Started when you were 1?
I was 19. I was 19. And
I was going to go further and say it was in the womb she started modeling.
Yeah, right.
Start.
Man, you look fantastic.
No, I actually thought when I started modeling that I was too old at 19 because so many people are doing it at 15 and 14. And I started acting at 26 thinking, you know, actually I was 25. Was I 25? Somewhere, the math, somewhere around there. But I moved to LA when I was 26 and thought I'm too old to get started. Because people were starting at 16 and 17 and it really, I've learned so many things about, like, you know, how I thought things were not possible and life was like, no, you're just going to do it different. Oh, here, we've got a mic on.
Alexandra, what did you, are you preparing your questions for her? Because that is quite a stack.
Oh, oh, Paris.
Paris.
Turn your mic on, Paris. There you go.
Hi, I have a question. Do you enjoy being your characters? Like
Usually. I usually do. Sometimes when I feel like I'm not connecting the way I want to, then it can be really uncomfortable. But for the most part, I love my characters and love the opportunity for sure. So for the most part, I enjoy it.
I love Fiji.
I love Fiji.
What was your favorite character to play?
My favorite character to play probably was Fiji. I mean, they all have something interesting that I learned from, but Fiji is like, I just want Fiji to be my roommate forever and be my best friend, and like she's just such a love. And so Fiji from Midnight Texas is probably, I would say she's my favorite.
That's awesome.
Isabel, I know that you wanted to, I saw your hand up and you had
I saw Matthew's hand up too.
Oh, hey, Matt.
Oh, Matt. Okay, we'll go to Matt after Isabel.
Hi.
Hi.
I did have to say, you know,
I'm sorry. I heard you say I have to say, but I missed the last word.
She has a question.
Oh, yes, please.
How it's old. You when you start to acting.
When did I start acting?
Yes.
So I started acting, I would say technically when I was 25, I started acting professionally. Actually, that's not right. That's when I started identifying myself as an actor. But when I was modeling, around when I was 19, I started doing music videos, and I realized I loved doing them because now that I look back, I realized I was acting. I just didn't know to call it that yet. So I really started acting, I think, when I was 19.
How about you, Matthew?
All right, so I have a question to tell you. So I know, so I'm an animator. So I could say, so did you do the voices for any of the cartoon characters?
Not yet. I would love to do that, but I haven't yet. Ugh, I would love that. Draw me something, Matthew. Also, that T-shirt. I love your T-shirt. Perfect animator T-shirt.
Oh, it's Pac-Man, my shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, he has some great shorts he has out. You just did a new one, didn't you, Matthew?
Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm working on that cartoon. So I'm about to like put mouths in to edit.
Nice.
I would love to see one if someone could send me a link. I'd love to check it out.
Oh yeah, send you a link right now. Let me see. So which browser? Safari.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And I could pass it on to her as well.
That'd be perfect.
All right.
So when did you leave Jamaica?
I left Jamaica the first time when I was 3, and then would go back and forth to visit because my parents divorced when I was 4. They separated when I was 3, and so I would go back and forth for visits until I was 17, and then I went for high school. I finished high school there, so I did 2 more years in Jamaica, and then I left, and then I went back in 2002 till 2004, and lived there while I was acting. Actually, while I was modeling, I would fly back and forth, and that was the last time I lived there. Was 2004. Sadly, I visited, but I haven't lived there since.
What part of Jamaica?
Kingston.
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 Did you ever have that Jamaican accent?
When I was little, and certainly like it comes out at times, but my mom's American, and she's who I was primarily with from the age of 3 to 17. So that was the foundational kind of, that's what stuck, I guess.
When you get upset though, huh? Ooh.
There's particular things that I say, like if I hurt myself, there's some of the words that people might recognize. But so I actually have to go now. Matthew, thank you for sending. But this has been such a joy, and I just want to commend everybody. Like, being an artist, especially when you're young, it takes an incredible amount of courage. And I just want to say how much I admire all of you for doing that, and not just doing it, but seeking out opportunities to develop your art. It's a beautiful example of self-care and self-respect, and generosity, because you have gifts that the world needs, and the sacrifices that you make to be an artist really do benefit others. So I just want to honor that and thank you, and thanks for welcoming me.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank
you.
you. Bye. Thank you,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.
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 Bye. Bye.